Cruz on front. Is it Plato?
It's our man, no, it's our
McDowell.
Yeah. He finished 9th in the last round.
Where's Plato?
Top 9.
There he is.
It'll be the 9th, won't it?
So this guy is 9th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 he is. Jordan's 9. Go on, Plato. It's okay as long as the crews just do that. That vector's 9.
I like the
Come on, Plato.
So the cars then coming through Lodge Corner and back to the grid in a moment for the third of our Dunlop MSA British Toy Car Championship races of the day. Just to confirm, Matt Hamilton has been allowed out of the pit lane because he was there waiting to go out when the cars went onto the green flag lap, but I'm afraid Lee would a little bit too late to there, so he will be starting from the pit lane once all the cars have gone through on their first racing lap. So that's the way that's sorted itself out. One in the pit lane, one at the back of the grid now, the car of Matt Hamilton. And on to pole position then is Alex McDowell. He's had some good drives this year in his first season in touring car racing, and this is always an opportunity for a driver with this reverse grid to produce a result that perhaps otherwise they wouldn't have achieved based on all the qualifying times. John George, the one driver missing from the grid. Everybody now is back. I think the last car is the green flag is there waved at the back, so the red light will be on in a moment and the race will be underway, but we haven't had the red light. The red light comes on now, and as the light quickly goes out, a good start made by Alex McDowell, not quite so good by Tom Bourman. He's got James Nash coming up alongside him as they go down towards Lodge Corner, Old Hall, and Tom Chilton around the outside of James Nash, and Tom Chilton may well be able to take third place as they come out of Old Hall. No, he's run wide as a consequence of going around the outside, and there's dust still settling over the cars as into Cascades, into the Chevrolet.
With a good lead, Alex McDowell ahead of Tom Boardman, James Nash third, and then side by side the fourth, Chilton just squeezing, I think, there at the BMW of Stephen Kane out wide onto the grass. Matt Jackson is next in the queue, and Matt Neal also making progress as they go down to Island Bend for the first time.
And as they go through, they've all bunched up on Alex McDowell, so although he had quite a sizable lead coming out of Cascades, it's not what it was. You've got a BMW off at Cascades, I think, David, haven't you? Can you see which car that is?
No, I can't see any of it because it's all hidden behind the hoarding, so we can see the leaders because they come down towards Hislop for the first time. Alex McDowell leads away from Boardman second, James Nash third, Robbie Johnson on the plane. He's fourth place, Johnson fifth, then Graham, and then sixth place behind him, Beverly Jackson, 18 on first goal, 19 Collard already, 10 is Plato, and Andy Dees, I'm afraid, elbowing Andrew out wide all over the grass, going out of Digger Brook. Andrew getting back onto the road, but that's cost him about 4 places, I'm afraid, and that was Andy Dees being rather uncompromising as they went side by side to the corner.
And we will have a safety car because of this BMW that's gone off at Cascades. There's going to be a safety car deployed, so whatever order they're in at the moment, if they can change it, that will count because they aren't into the yellow flag zone. Oh yes, they are now, the yellow flag, full course yellow, so no more overtaking. It's Martin Depper who's gone off at Cascades. He's out of the car, he's okay, but the car is in the tyre wall. Nice, getting a replay of how that happened. And let's just see, he locked up, he was a solo effort there, he wasn't tapped from the rear, locked up and skated across the runoff area, hit the tyre wall relatively gently. I mean, it wasn't a huge hefty impact, and so that car will have to Martin Depot walking away from the car. So the order at the end on lap 1 as they line up behind the safety car, it is Alex McDowell leading for Tom Boardman, James Nash, grid order at the moment, James Nash is 3rd, Tom Chilton 4th, Matt Neal is in 5th place, so that's good progress. Matt from 8th on the grid is up into 5th place, Stephen Kane is 6th, 7th is Matt Jackson, 8th is Tom Onslow Cole, 9th is Rob Collard, 10th is Jason Plato, 11th is Dave
He's got a
Pinkley,
lot of extra
12th
weight,
is
hasn't
Andy
he?
Heath after his rather robust
I didn't count him from
tactics
10th on the
down
grid though.
and then we've got
ninth
Gordon
on the
Shedden in 13th
So where's he
place on
lost
the
his
very
place?
back of the grid. Gordon Shedden in 13th, 14th is Arthur
Come on,
Forster.
Plato.
Paul O'Neill from even further back on the grid than Gordon Shedden. In fact, Paul O'Neill is 15th, 16th
Where's
is
the
Andrew
camera
Jordan,
from
who would have been higher up for Andy Neath's driving. And
Oh.
so, Andrew Jordan, 67th is Arthur
I think it might be breaking a wire standing on it for that one. There's something go ping.
No, I don't think so. The snatch vehicle is there, but it's still in the gravel.
Yeah, lights are still on the safety car as a result of that, so the cars are making their way down. Just seeing the winners and the losers on that first lap. Stephen Kane was 5th on the grid, he's 6th. Matt Jackson was 6th on the grid, he is 7th. Matt Neal, the one gaining the places of those two, the expect of those two, Kane and Jackson. Matt Neal in 5th place. Tom Onslow Cole started the race in 7th place, and he's currently 8th. Rob Collard yeah, I think he's well fired up. Rob Collard started 15th, and he's currently 9th, so he's gained quite a few places on that first lap. One of them at the expense of Jason Plato, who started 9th and is currently 10th. Dave Pinkley started 10th and is currently 11th. Andy Neath in car 44 started 17th. You would like to know, David, and is currently in 12th place. Yeah, and Gordon Shedd.
I just joined in, I just thought that's what we did.
Thank you, Alan. Well, it's beginning nice to be at the end of the day. Yes, obviously a day in the pit lane. Oh, absolutely right. So remember, we can have up to 3 safety car laps before we lose any racing time. So I think, David, the lights are out on the safety car, aren't they?
They are, and Martin Depper's car is down to the gravel as well, so he can go back to racing this time. And also the
so Matt Neal couldn't win yet, but I just feel as though this is an opportunity for him to take another win out of the season. He's had 2 already. And at the moment he lies just a few points behind, a handful of points, 3 points behind Jason Plato in the championship. Jason currently in 10th place, Matt Neal in 5th place. So he actually has the fastest lap of the race so far, because the first flying lap was a lap behind the safety car. And Matt was the quickest driver behind the safety car on that flying lap. The point, perhaps. So as the safety car pulls off, the green flag is waved once more, and we're racing as the cars head towards Oulton corner, and we've got Tom Chilton taking another of his runs on the outside of James Nash, but James is going to be phased by that and hangs on to his 3rd place very effectively as they come out of the corner. Tom Chilton goes the other side of the black Vectra. Don't think he's got through there either, has he, David, as they're coming into Cascade?
No, he's not. James Nash is losing touch with the top 2, as now diving up on the inside of Matt Neal there is the BMW of Stephen Kane. Can he go through? Matt gets elbowed out wide a little bit. They're almost overlapping as they go onto the inside straight, but I think Matt Neal just kept the place.
On the inside line, of course, when he gets to the hairpin, he'll be on the inside, and he has, well, if you call keeping the place being level with your rival, and as they go through the corner, he does then secure the place for the moment anyway, but Stephen Kane's coming back at him, and they're going to be side by side.
And a change for the lead, because Alex McDowell slows coming over hilltop, and so it's Tom Boardman now that takes over the lead of the race. Alex McDowell is second, he takes straight on to the problem, and the place is going away for the problem. So that means James Nash is going up to second, up to third place, still in 4th place, Matt Neal, 50K, 6th on the record. 8th Collard, 9th Plato, 10th is Dave Pinkley, and Alex McDowell is sort of rejoining as Arthur Forster goes off the road, and Alex McDowell has just driven straight into the gravel at Nickenbrook.